Good morning. It is Thrive Experience day 16. Been about a week since I posted last, and a lot has gone on. First off, weight has not gone up, has not gone down, stayed about the same, which is fine. Energy levels through the roof, which is awesome. And I had reported to you at the very, very beginning when I first started taking it that I was having trouble sleeping all night. I don't have that trouble right now. Now I sleep through the whole night with no problems and pop right up. So, 16 days in, I can tell you that I am 100% sure, 100% certain that this thing gives you energy. I'm a firm believer. Does. On the weight management side, lost a couple pounds, but then again, I also know that you don't want to go too fast, and that may just be something that takes over time. So, I'm in the process now of kind of thinking to myself, am I going to go another 30 days? We'll see. Not entirely sure yet. But there is that. I will say I've been more alert, more able to hang out with the kids. So that part has been well. Now, fun life fact, I am currently home. Finishing up a quarantine from COVID. I do not have COVID, never have COVID. Already took my test. It was negative for COVID. So, but one of my coworkers found out that they had COVID. They tested positive, and I had been near that coworker, so I got sent home from work for 2 weeks. That's a bummer. So, I'm one of those few people that love their job. I love going to work. Love the people I work with, and I don't get to see them. I get stuck home. So here I am at my house for a 2 week quarantine. The good news is it'll all be over soon, just in time for the Thanksgiving break. So that part will be nice. And yeah, maybe it's Thrive that fought off the COVID for me. I will say a lot of people I know have come down with this COVID-19 virus. A lot of the news has various things to report. I haven't personally seen anyone pass away from COVID-19 of the folks I know that have had it, but they've gotten really, really sick. And I do know a couple people that have to be hospitalized over it for some ventilators and things like that. And it's a nasty virus, and people need to wear a mask. So this is what I would tell you if you're watching this video. Just wear a mask. I'm amazed at how many people just don't use common sense and have made wearing a mask a political statement. Like, don't just wear a mask. People say a mask doesn't do anything, but yet your surgeons, your doctors, your dentists, if you have a good dentist, they've all been wearing masks for decades. They didn't start wearing a mask when they thought they were going to vote for whatever candidate. Why have they been wearing masks for decades? Because we've always known that it protects the patient from getting the virus or viruses from a doctor. Does it protect them all? No. But does it stop a good number? Yes. And that's just logic. We've been doing that for a long time. I'm amazed to turn on the news and see how many people have politicized wearing a mask. That's just ridiculous. Come on, people. Just wear a mask. But it only stops 20%. Great. That's 20% more. And I have a few friends that work in the hospital, and those people are working so hard for us. The least we can do is just to wear a mask around town, help folks out, and help the hospital people be able to keep up. I think of it like this. What if they come back and study this coronavirus in 10 years from now and they find out that wearing a mask really didn't help? Okay, but at least it was a symbolic thing that we can all do to do our best that we have to help our neighbor. I mean, that's the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario, you wore a mask and it had a low percentage of help, but you were sending a signal that you care. The best case scenario, you save some lives in the process. I mean, what other generation has been able to save lives from the comfort of their own home? It cracks me up. So, yeah, just wear a mask. And for those of you that are on the other side, don't make fun of people that wear a mask. They're wearing their mask for you. So, okay, I'll come off about the mask thing. Let's see here. If you get the Rona, please stay home. I am a school teacher. I will say the school I work for is great. If there's even a hint that that kid has Rona or that that teacher has a Rona, they send that person home. I'm one of those. I do not have Rona. I have tested negative for Rona, but because I was in the room for just a few minutes with someone that might have had the Rona, I am now teaching from my house. I know what you're thinking, that, oh, isn't that awesome? You get to teach from your house. If you think that, you have clearly never taught a day in your life. Teaching kids from your home is incredibly difficult. Uh, I love teaching. I love my job. And I am most effective when I am in the room with those kids. Um, and beyond all that, teaching is about learning. I like to tell folks I'm not the lead teacher, I'm the lead learner in our program. I'm the lead learner. And I want to be in the room so that I can learn better from those kids too. And it's hard. It's hard to do because I am now a learner that is online, while a large number of them are, in my band room, which is really weird because some of my kids are online, some of my kids are in the band room, and some of them are here. I gotta be honest with you. If y'all don't get this junk under control, our superintendent is gonna make us all go back into virtual school again. Before I start a rumor, I have not heard anybody say that. This is just me watching the news going, they told us in all these letters that Georgia went back to a red state for coronavirus, and then Coweta County, that this is what they have to do. Well, when I looked at the report, Worldometer, I think is the one I use, Georgia's done turned red again in coronavirus, and Coweta County is headed back that direction. Oh, dear Lord. And I know our great superintendent might have to do what he has to do, and I don't want that for him. I can't say that um, you know, eat dinner with Dr. Horton, but I've met him a few times, and he seems like a really good guy, a real honorable fella, and he's always done right by me. So I say all that to say, help him out. That's a hard job, and let's all just try to do the right thing. And God forbid he has to make that call. I wouldn't want to be him. I said this when he did it the last time, um, but I support whatever happens because I'm glad I don't have to make those decisions. And I hope a lot of other people will. Wow, 8 minutes for a Thrive report that I ended up talking about coronavirus. So I'm going to let you go so that I can sit here and continue to be quarantined. Fun fact about my teaching business up top, sweatpants party at the bottom, because I figure if I'm going to sit at home teaching, I can at least look professional here and wear some sweatpants. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, PJs, when am I ever going to be able to do this again in my teaching career? So hopefully never, for the record. Hopefully never. I want to go back to school. I'm literally going crazy sitting here at this house. Okay. See ya.